Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Amy and I am on a financial freedom journey with my family. I share all about that and more. Today we're going to be sharing Debt Free Friday, where I come to you guys every single Friday and share our progress towards our financial goals that we're working on. Right now we are working to save up $15,000 for a new vehicle, preferably like a Pilot, or definitely something with a third row, because we now have 3 children and it's tight in the CRV. Like with 3 across, we have literally no room for any other children or adults when we're all in the car. And that has been increasingly becoming a problem as my kids are getting older. They want to take so-and-so home from practice or take so-and-so to the mall, et cetera, et cetera. So we are looking to purchase a new car. I have gotten a lot of DMs recently since I've been posting about this goal, asking me why I don't consider just getting a loan and then paying it off really fast. And honestly, I just don't want to. Honestly, I just don't want to get into debt again. And I don't want to pay interest that I don't really need to pay. We can wait a few months and buy this car in cash. It's really not a huge deal to us to just wait a little bit. So we will hopefully get this goal finished off in a few months, and then we will car shop and we'll see how that goes. So let's go ahead and get started with this week. And I'm wearing this really fluffy sweater. I don't know if you can tell. It's focusing weird, but it's making me feel like I have 50 extra pounds on my arms because it's so thick. So if I'm writing funny, it's because my arm isn't touching the thing because my sweatshirt is so thick. But it is so cold here in Wisconsin, so I needed to layer up because we keep our house relatively cold. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you guys keep your house at? Because I think we had this conversation last year at some point during the winter, but I always love to hear what people keep their thermostat at. We typically keep ours at 67 to 68 during the day, and then down to 64 at night, because we're trying to just be a little bit more frugal this year. We used to keep it a little bit higher. We used to keep it around 68 to 69, and then at night we would do 65, 66. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you keep your house at. And admittedly, our house is probably colder than a lot of you guys because we live in somewhere that's really, really, really cold. So honestly, there's times where our thermostat can't even keep up with it. So it wouldn't even matter if we turned it to 75, it wouldn't be able to get our house to that temperature. So anyways, just out of curiosity, let me know in the comments down below if you want to share. So we started this week at $750 in our savings for our car fund, and that is at 5%. Sent to savings this week, we did $650, and that leaves our weekly ending at $1,400. Oh my gosh, I almost said $14,000. I wish. And that is at 9%. So January is actually an extra paycheck month for me. So that is why we are able to put a little bit more towards this in January. My husband and I used to be paid we used to be paid bi-weekly on the same weeks. And then when my husband lost his job and got a new job, now we're paid bi-weekly opposite weeks. So that's been quite the adjustment. I actually totally forgot in my January budget video that we had an extra paycheck. So I budgeted not with an extra paycheck. And then it took me a while to remember, oh my gosh, we actually have an extra paycheck, duh. So yeah, had to course correct that. But yes, we do have an extra paycheck in January. And then I think we have an extra one in May. And then I think August, October, I want to say. There's 4 this year. So January is the first one, which is really exciting. And it's always super helpful to have that extra income, especially in January, because the month already feels so freaking long. It's so long. So having some extra money is always fun in January. And that leaves our left to goal at $13,600. So we've got quite a ways to go, but hoping with this extra paycheck in January, we can get a really good start, and then hopefully we can get it done in a few months. I'm really hopeful we'll get this done by mid-year. So that'll be exciting. I would really, really love to have a new car sometime in the summer, preferably early summer. Not sure if that's gonna be possible, but we'll see. Side hustle income for this week. I actually did have 3 things this week, which is exciting. It's more than I've had in a little while. I had $10 from Surveys on the Go. if you guys have been on my channel for a while, you already know about Surveys on the Go. I have been like severely slacking on it though lately. So yeah, it has been just a struggle to like want to do it. So $10 on Surveys on the Go. That took me quite a while to build up because I've been doing like one a day maybe, and that's like a stretch. Then I had $10.50 from Upside. So Upside is a cashback app for gas. If you guys want to check it out, use my referral link. It'll give you some extra cash back the first time you use it. So if you're interested, I always have that in the bio and the pinned comment if you want to use it. So $10 from that and $11.60 from Etsy. So if you're not familiar, I have a Etsy shop. I sell all my printables that I share on this channel, including this one that I'll go over in a little bit. This is on my Etsy shop if you're interested. I have our Roth IRA trackers and all of those things on my Etsy shop. It's a really like good way for me just to get a little bit of extra income, obviously, that I use towards these goals. So if you want to support, check out my Etsy shop. I would really appreciate that. I always have the link again in the bio and the pinned comment if you want to check that out. And that leaves my total for the week, $32.10. So nothing like super crazy, but excited that I got something extra this week. So let me go ahead and fill in the tracker and then I will come back to close out the video.
Whenever I'm with you, I can concentrate. Ever since I met you, nothing feels the same. Everything I do with you just feels right. 'Cause you know that I can get you off my mind.
All right, so that is where we are at for this week. We've got about 3.5 cars filled in out of 40. So we are like well on our way, although it does feel pretty daunting seeing all these empty ones, but really excited to continue on this journey this year with you guys. Let me know in the comments down below what current financial goal you're working on. I personally have found that it has been incredibly helpful throughout my entire financial journey, including paying off 6 figures worth of student loan debt, to do things weekly. It is incredibly motivating and super fun to do it weekly. I don't know, it's just so much more fun than waiting for that monthly payment. It just really changed the way that I looked at money. So if you haven't tried weekly payments or weekly transfers, definitely give it a shot. It is so awesome and really helps you feel like you're making progress faster. And also it really helps when you do have debt to pay it weekly because you can reduce interest that way. So definitely give it a shot if you haven't, and share in those comments what you're working on. I would love to hear about it, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye guys.